song hard too, huh?
Yeah, that song super hard. Well.
Hello?
What up, bro? You on Two Black Brothers.
What's going on, Trey?
Yeah, I just want to say first thing, man, appreciate having you on. You know, it's our third interview.
Yeah, I know you the veterano, bro. So when I see your name, it's just like, that's day one. So it's always love.
All right, and then I was going through, looking at all your stuff on YouTube, and some stuff I missed. But I just want to talk about the first thing. Like, I think like you look at like Fight Club from 2000s. I think you kind of put in a whole new genre of hip hop. So how do you feel about that?
Well, first of all, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely didn't look at it like that, but being honest with myself, I definitely, in hindsight, realized, yes, baby, be quiet, Daddy's on the phone. Okay. I definitely realized like that I kind of was a part of, ushering in a new brand and like a new niche of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't know what I'm talking about. But just that part of it is definitely a refreshing thing to look back on, as now as like the OG on some battle rap thing, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And then I was going to say, too, I noticed, so you got a lot of the battle rappers that was in early 2000s, but they get back in it now, and they try to battle these newer rappers, and it don't work out for them. But I see, you kind of been standing around, kept doing it the whole time. So I tell a lot of people, I don't think battle rap is something you can hop in and hop out. I think it's something you got to keep working in and keep working.
Well, I guess that's true, and there's variations to that. I think it's a certain pocket, to me, that, just as a person, like a personality trait that I've always just been in, that type of person that I need challenges sometimes to, step up to the plate. So I think that was the whole draw with battle rap. That's the thing that attracted me to it, is that it puts you on the spot. It forces you to either be great or die. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, I think it's just something that's in me that is just, it's not going nowhere for me. But I definitely understand that just like any sport, if you don't do something for a while, you might, have some rust. And it's just a blessing for me that you don't, I think it worked the opposite with me. Like all those years that I took off and all of the people that kind of, were benefiting off the work I put in, being that they weren't, kind of paying the homage I felt that I deserved, it kind of made me angry. And so, I had something to prove. So the performances that you see that, people are like, I never saw this type of Jones. They just don't really understand that that's how it's always been. So, it's like that riding a bike thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's in you, it's just in you, I believe. You know what I mean? You just got to have the platforms to bring it out, you know what I mean?
And then what would you say was some of your favorite battles? Like, they don't necessarily got to be you. It could be you or other battles, but what's some of your favorite battles you saw or you been in?
Hold on 1 second, brother.
Yeah.
Can you kiss my neck? Love you.
Two Black Brother.
Yeah, I'm on Daddy's flow.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah. One of my favorite battles?
Yeah.
Honestly, this Ill Will battle that's about to drop April is probably my favorite battle right now.
Why you saying that?
Only because, not only was, he's one of the battle rappers that I feel like are one of the biggest challenges to my style, because one of the things that people have always said about me is well, not always, but lately, this whole new generation, since I came back, a lot of people were acting like, well, he doesn't have the, he's not energetic and he's not performing at that crazy level. Like, I'm not jumping around and screaming and doing hypothetical gunshots or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So it's like, this was like a prime example of showing how it don't matter how animated, it don't matter how aggressive you come, that shit ain't gonna be enough for Jones.
Yeah, and I was even I was watching the battle you did with Murder Mook, And I was telling my girl, I said, man, like, I was like, he had all these niggas with him, so like, it's like shit like that. Like, they bring all their people with them, and they like, ooh, ah. It's like a lot of extra shit when you doing that battling shit you got to deal with. It ain't just you battling the dude. Sometimes the whole environment and all that shit. So how you deal with that?
Now, it's crazy that you said that, but that's always how I looked at and approached battle rap in general. Like, battle rap is not a battle just between you and a person. Like, it's an energy battle. You're literally battling energies. You know what I'm saying? So you're literally battling the room. You're battling the crowd. You're battling yourself. You're battling your own insecurities and, you know, lack of confidence and all that. So it's really like when you tap into that part where, first of all, I want to give, you know, glory to God, you know what I'm saying, Allahu Akbar, like, because I didn't know I could do any of this until I reached the point where I tapped into that, what they call God tier. Like, I tapped into that level where it's not even me anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing whatever I need to do to win. And that's what Serius Jones does. I just do whatever I got to do to win.
You know, what are you most proud of, like, so far in your career?
The thing I'm most proud of is honestly my baby girl right now. But in terms of my career in music, I think if I had to say something that I'm the most proud of, is probably just my influence on the culture. Like, most of the main things that people do now, you know, all humbleness aside, like, it kind of came to me. Like, I was the first person I know of that was bringing actual personals, you know, with stories to battle raps. You know what I'm saying? I was the first person that I saw that was doing the slow talk flow where it don't even sound like you're rapping, it just sounds like you're talking, you know, or, you know, just certain mannerisms. Like, I said, yo, you know, like, my man Blast, shout out to Bill Blast, like, he had to really convince me and tell me, like, bro, you made that up. And I was like, what? Like, really? He's like, dog, you don't remember? Like, you were in Fight Club and nobody, that's the way you got people to shut up.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying, man.
I said, yo. So that's what every battle rapper damn near says before they rap now. So
yeah,
like,
man. I just remember when I first came out.
A lot of stuff that's staple stuff now. So it's like, I was in denial for a long time, but honestly, like, you know, when I think about it and I see the growth of the culture, like, I'm proud that I just had something to do with it, honestly.
Yeah, and also you had a lot to do with it. Cause I remember when that Fight Club came out, that shit was crazy. You remember that shit, DJ Period?
Yeah.
When it came out. Yeah, I was looking at some old videos. I saw this T-shirt you had on. It said "Own Your Own Masters." You still on that tip and everything? Like, what's the importance of owning your own masters?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, in this era, that's the most important. And you know, I was raised Muslim. I was raised to, you know, believe in self-sufficiency. You know what I'm saying? And I used to celebrate Kwanzaa and all that when I was young. And one of the principles is, you know, cooperative economics, and also just self-sufficiency, being able to function without someone else's, you know, dictating what your direction is. So I think as artists and just as young black men in general, that we got to think more that way, which is that, you know, we always looking to get discovered by somebody else instead of, you know, just looking to be ourselves and let them discover us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here trying to get a deal still in 2019 when it's like, it's shown us that the people who have been the most successful are the people that created their own situation. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z couldn't get a deal. You know what I mean? Master P couldn't get a deal. You know what I mean? Baby, all these different, you know, people that are technically the biggest moguls we've seen in the rap industry are people that did it themselves. And then once they started doing it, you know what I mean, they went and found some help to do it bigger. So I think that is real important, you know what I'm saying? Like, to just understand the value of being self-sufficient and knowing that you really can do it. But it's also a double-edged sword, you know what I'm saying? Because those that know my career, know my history, know that I could and should be at a way higher level. But it's because of the fact that I really haven't had good help this whole time.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you that because I was actually, you know, I've been knowing you from a long time. So I was saying, like, I remember you were signed with DTP, and then I was even listening to your freestyle, and you were saying you signed $5 million deals. So I was like, shit, I mean, he at least got half. So I was like, do you look at your career and you was like, man, I should have did this different, or everything is right?
I mean, as saying goes, hindsight is 20/20. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot of things that I think I could have did better, and that I wish I was educated on or had just an OG in the game to kind of tell me, hey, this is how this goes. But I got a father. You know what I mean? I have some real nigga cousins and family members that like to steer me the right way in life. But that's a different thing when you're talking about the uncharted terrain of being, in the music business. So I never had nobody to give me that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the people that was supposedly in my corner was really just out to get me and trying to get something from me. So I had to learn it the hard way. And I think, for those young artists that's out here really trying to make a name for themselves and trying to come up in the game, don't underestimate the value of team and help and people that actually believe in you. Like, that's going to be the difference. You know what I'm saying? And I was turning away help back in the day. And I think that's one of the main issues that, people don't understand what it takes to make it. You need people that believe in you actively, that are willing to go out there, sacrifice their own life, their own freedom, or their own whatever, to see you make it. And if you don't have nobody like that, chances are you're not going to make it.
And I would say, too, like, when I think about it, too, you kind of remind me of Nas because, like, I hear a lot of your interviews and I hear you say, like, you be like, man, I'm a street dude. But then you're very smart. Like, I was like, man, this dude knows some shit. Like, I just hear how you rap and what you be talking about. I'm like, you smart, so you just remind me of Nas. So I just wanted you to talk about, like, some of the books you read and stuff.
Well, first of all, thank you, because Nas, to me, that's my favorite artist, on some rap stuff. And honestly, that was who, like, made me, that was the first rapper that I could say I was really, like, a fan of, like, and I felt like, damn, I wish I thought like this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I think I'm going to try to stop saying that, too. You know what I'm saying? Because, my wife says that, too, and there's certain things that, like, I don't really want to represent myself as, like, I'm just some street guy.
Mm-hmm.
But, I am from the culture, and, like, it's an urban thing, you know what I'm saying? This whole art form, like, it started on the corner. You know what I mean? It started, from fighting. And, well, you can't beat me. You know what I mean? It started from that spirit of competition, and then realizing that there's better ways to diffuse stuff. There's better ways to represent yourself and make people respect you than just using your hands or using a gun or selling drugs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the culture kind of gave me a voice and gave me a new life. So, like, I definitely, try to personify that. But I think more so for me, it's like, at this point, it's really about making smarter business decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's weird and ironic that now we're in this era where people want to see you be a street guy in their face. They want to see you pulling out all your AKs in the video and just waving them at the camera. They want to see some, interview on Vlad where you're talking about the body you just beat.
Yeah.
They want to, be able to really feel like they're watching you risk your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a new thing. Like, that's where people feel more connected to you because they're like, oh, this nigga really don't care about his life. Oh, okay, cool. I'll support him then.
Yeah, I actually, I didn't even see, I don't know where I was, but that Matt Hoffa shit, I did not see. I thought that was the most suckish shit ever. But then I saw Vlad. I saw the video. He talking about it. But I was just like, wow. I was like, these cats doing shit like that now. I was like, that's crazy. Like I just like, shit is just crazy.
Let's just be real, yo.
But then I saw. That's what I said. I saw you talking about it, and they was like you said, they wanted you like show some shit, like show you beating them ass on the tape or some shit. You can't do that.
They want you to pull up and shoot the guy on
tape,
you know, on FaceTime, and say, "Yeah, gang, y'all know what time." Like they want you to, and this was to me was a wake up call. And you know, I'm grateful to now have, you know, bigger customers. I'm grateful to now like have a bigger cause to live for. You know what I'm saying? Night night. Bye bye. Okay. Say hi, world. High five. Okay. All right. Say hi, world. Hi, world. All right. But like, it's like I don't understand the mind state of men that have children and still are out here playing around with other grown men like they can't die. Like, I don't understand that logic. Because if you care about your life, you care about your family, then why do you put yourself in positions where you're forcing somebody to have to do something to you? Like, I don't understand that. So when I wound up in that situation, it just, to me, was like a reminder of why this is not the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not, it's rap shit now. So I got to understand that, like, I can't treat this the same way I would some street shit, which definitely is very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It's very annoying. When I saw that person, I popped on him. That's what I know. I'm not going to talk about it on the internet, but do whatever. When I see you, I'm going to get off on you as best as I can without going to jail or whatever. So that's what happens. What happens right after that? This person goes straight to the internet, make drugs and detailing the whole situation, but making up lies. But at the same time, you're calling behind the scenes, talking about, we got kids, and I want to piece it up. So to me, it's like, it's very frustrating dealing with rappers that play street nigga games, but behind the scenes, they're really snitches. And they're really like, you know, homosexual fantasy having niggas, like you are obsessed with another man. Yeah. And for years, you be so obsessed with another man that little things piss you off because you really want a nigga to be your friend.
Yeah, that's why.
You know, people would tell me that about you, but I didn't peep it. I didn't see it, and I was naive to it. I didn't really realize the value of that shit. So, you know, without wasting any more time or seconds, that's just what the long and short of that situation is.
Yeah, that's why I feel like, even with like what I'm doing, I just feel like I'm just trying to show people like, hey, this is the real hip hop. Because I feel like you got a lot of people now, like even with 6ix9ine, you got a lot of kids that's gonna follow 6ix9ine and then they going what he doing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you got a lot of people they think that's hip hop, and I'm like, first off, I don't even think he should be a part of this culture in the first place. So I feel like people like me, we gotta do a better job than we gotta not even let these people get in the game, but we so quick to let everybody get in the game. So even like Vlad and them, like we quick to let the Catch Me Outside girls get in the game and all them people. And it's like we gotta
Yo, bro, I heard somebody say something. This was years ago, but just when they said it, it just hit so home for me that I was like, wow, yo. I don't know where I saw this. I don't know if it was a movie or what, but there was some white kids, and they were talking about rap, and they was like, man, you don't listen to hip-hop, bro? And the nigga looked at him, and he was like, bro, hip-hop's not real anymore, man. So I'm marketing. And they were like, they laughed and was like, but that shit touched home for me. Because I'm like, if even white kids in the suburbs know this, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is to the stage where, like, y'all niggas done raped the culture so much that people don't even know what's real no more. They don't even understand the value of something pure.
That's what I'm saying.
It's almost like if you got a bunch of people smoking K2, and then you show up like, nigga, this is Runts. This is Pink Runts 85. You know, that was grown in the middle of some greenhouse and fucking, you know, wherever. Like, people really would look at you and be like, well, what's the difference, man? Just give me some K2. And it's because of the fact that we are allowing suckers to live. We're acting like reality doesn't matter anymore. And it's because we got so many human beings that are living fake lives. They're living through their phone. They're living through their, you know what I'm saying, the idea of what someone thinks about them, not about the truth of what they're doing with their life. And that changes things, you know what I'm saying? So even though it doesn't change the bottom line, which is that a sucker going to be a sucker. And if you got light on a sucker, eventually the sucker shit going to come out. You're going to see the shit come out.
Yeah.
So the 6ix9ine shit is no exception. Eventually, I knew that shit was going to crumble. I knew that niggas was just jacking. Ain't no real gangster going to fucking put rainbow shit in their hair, man. That's just not a thing a gangster does, bro. Period. You know what I'm saying? This is a nigga that was chasing clout from the beginning. His first case, when he was with the underage girl. What did he get a case for? Chasing clout. He was trying to do a viral video there, trying to go viral. With some chick dancing around, and you in the camera like, yeah, nigga, we live. It's the same syndrome. It's the same sickness. These young people thinking attention is money.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's one thing I like about you.
As long as we keep acting like that's the case, we're going to have a lost generation, man. Like, my hope is to share my life, share my journey, share my pain, and show people what the truth is in terms of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be some fake gangster nigga. You don't have to join the Crips or the Bloods or some shit just to be a reputable, powerful guy. It's not what you got to do, bro.
Be yourself.
And these niggas are suckers out here, all jacking that shit, followers, because they too scared to stand up as men and be their own person.
Yeah.
Facts. Ain't nobody gonna pull them. Ain't nobody gonna pull them to the side either, man. Like, yo, what up, man? This DJ Period. But ain't nobody gonna pull them to the side either, cause like they say, man, the game is sold, not told, and I think that's real life. So like, I think the G's just sit back and watch them do the dumb shit and let them fall on their ass.
That shit is unfortunate, bro. Like, and as black people, the fact that we still thinking like that in 2019 after we went through 500 years of slavery is disgusting, man. Why the fuck would the game not be sold, but not be told but sold? When you see somebody making millions of dollars and they got a family, what is wrong with us as black people that you don't say, hey, man, you know what? Let me help you out so you don't ruin your life and 10 other motherfuckers. Because now we got 10 other people's lives ruined because of this little snitch.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm saying,
so, like, this is what makes me angry, because as black people, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is out here worrying about how they look. When, to me, niggas are suckers, bro. Anybody that really feels like that and sits there and you're rich and you're a millionaire and you talking about what a game is to be sold, not to be told. Like, you ain't going to tell somebody that you see is headed down a path of destruction how not to fail?
Yeah.
You're not going to tell them how not to die?
especially your people.
What does that make you?
Especially your people. Yeah,
we got
that's our problem now.
That's what I realize now, man. But that's the thing too, though. But I was like, man, see the thing is now it's like, okay, you black, but it's like, man, it's like everybody ain't. It's like, man, you gotta like weed out the black people because you got like coons and all that shit too. So it's like you got black people that throw you on the bus like they ain't black.
We talking about fighting.
I mean, the saddest part is, though, some of the most racist people in America is black.
Yeah. Yeah.
I done got, you know, harassed by the cops mad times, and they actually knew who I was, and I thought that was going to help me. Instead, it was the opposite. They didn't want to be the guy that said they locked you up.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. So what are you working on right now? You've got any projects you're working on right now? Anything you want us to tell the listeners to check out?
Absolutely. I got Serius Jones 3, which is out right now. I got a new project called The Hard Way that I'm dropping the same day as this Ill Will Battle. It's dropping in April. I don't know if it's going to be the same day, but I'm going to just say a release date April 14th. The Ill Will Battle drops in RBE. That's classic, man. I'm not trying to gas it or nothing, but me, being honest, that's probably my most classic battle since Jam. So, like, I think it's definitely, a good testament of just the culmination. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got also a film which is called Life is Serious. No, excuse me, Life is Serious. The film already out. You can check that now. But the new film is called The Club, and it's featuring J.D. Williams on there, Bodie from The Wire, Shampoo, DJ Radio, DJ Jerry Joyce, Slack Thriller, just a bunch of industry tastemakers and people that's actually from the New York club scene. And the whole concept is basically just shed light on the truth of how people act in the club and the truth of who they are in real life. It's just another one of those, testimonials to reality versus fantasy. So I'm thinking about dropping that like any day now, but honestly, I just try to use the battles as like promotion, you know what I'm saying? So that I can actually get more viewership and stuff on the videos and things I'm doing. And also, make sure you check out Get Out Your Own Way. That was the song you was talking about when I said, that got signed and Proof Actually Had. That was, I shot that video on Alcatraz, and, it's kind of like a testament to like my true story, you know what I'm saying? Well, get out your own way. That's, what most of us need to do, and just being honest as an artist and as a man, that's what my issue is, and that's what I think is going to propel me to the next level, is just getting out my own way.
Yeah, it seemed like you be producing a lot of your stuff now. I mean, even back in the day, I remember you were saying you filmed The Life is Serious too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So how long you been doing? Yeah, so you that's cool, man. I see you still doing all that. You be filming and everything, producing your own videos and stuff.
I mean, honestly, they say the necessity is the mother of invention, man. So you never know what you can do until you got to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That young nigga booming is really hype. That young nigga booming, the film, because it was like kind of like a selfie one. How you was filming that was tight, and I was like, that was dope.
Thank you, bro. That was another like me just, I had a chance to go to Jamaica, and I had some people that was just really showing love down there. So I was like, man, I'm just, we're gonna make this a video. So I was damn near, I was on a horse in the water trying to.
Yeah, shit was dope.
And rap at the same time. It was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
God is good, man. God is good. It came out dope, and like honestly, I want to give more credit to God, because a lot of this is stuff that I didn't think I could do. You know what I mean? And I just tried it. I believed in it, and it just happened. So that's where I'm trying to stay at mentally. You know what I'm saying? And just give thanks and continue to just go all out.
All right, man. I want to say thank you for coming through, chilling with us today on Just Two Black Brothers.
Yo, good luck, bro.
You family, man, because you was there since the beginning, man. So I always value that. To everybody listening, make sure you go to SeriusJones.com. Also, I'm coming out with a book too, which is called The Art of Word Book, and it's just going to be, basically the life and times of a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? And the things that I went through that, made me choose this path. So that's going to be available also in April. And just follow me on all my socials, man. I need all the love I can get. My name is just Serius, no O is Serius Jones. And also subscribe to my YouTube, man. YouTube Serius Jones. And I'm out here, man. One love.
Yes, I ain't going nowhere, man. So we're going to be doing another interview in the future.
All right, dude. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, so we about to go into your songs, man. We about to play that Young Nigga Boom, and then we're going to play that Get Out Your Way. I like that one, too.
My God.
All right, we out, bro.
Love is out, man. 100.
Peace.
Politicking.
Yeah.
Jones. Wagwan.
Oh, what's good, B.R.? How you feeling, bro?
You already know that. There you are, relaxing at the house. Yeah. Bone some pies and kush.
Nice,
Wagwan with you.
Oh, man, I'm just trying to move these mountains, man. You know what I'm saying?
You already know them expect some big, exotic, crazy, mad thing from you, dog.
For real. But you gotta be real.
Yeah. That me I say.
Yeah.
You can't wait no more. You have to do it yourself, dog.
Facts.
Bam.
On a boat. Hey. On a boat, blowing loud out of Cuban. With some Cuban. Pull up on a block, they like, fuck you in. Young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. Nigga booming. Young nigga booming. It's a young nigga booming. If you ain't getting to it, fuck you do it. Fuck you do it. Check the news, that's the reason for the shooting. Young niggas booming. Young nigga booming. Yeah, young nigga booming. Booming. Young nigga booming. Booming, booming, booming. No bullshit, been round Nick since Pat Ewing. About 14 around dope fiends with that trap booming. Ain't want to, but it seems like the whole Ave using. In the jungle so long, it's weird now, I gotta act human. It ain't just me, it's a routine when you live in the Sphinx. All you things copping and bagging and reading. You watch for the coppers, you stack as they free, cause they get you the system. It starts with probation, then you locked up in the cage, man. I swear I don't feel free unless I'm out on a vacation. On a boat, blowing loud out of Cuban. With some Cuban. Pull up on a block, they like, fuck you in. Young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. It's a young nigga booming. If you ain't getting to it, fuck you do it. Fuck you do it. Check the news, that's the reason for the shooting. Young niggas booming. Young nigga booming. Yeah, young nigga booming. Yeah. Young nigga booming. Just a young nigga booming. Yeah. Kush be all in the air. You smell it mixed with the jealousy. No juvenile millionaire. Too young to even catch felonies. And they ain't tryna win no spelling bees. But they'll leave you like the letter T. That's why I'm on cruise like Penelope. Cause I ain't tryna be no killer, please. Don't make me do it, don't make me do it. These babies will shoot you for loving, I ain't talking Cupid. Stupid. See, just cause you young, that don't mean that you gotta be stupid. Cause next time you come up, could be on the news clip. And I'm on a boat, blowing loud out of Cuban. Pull up on a block, they like, fuck you in. Young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. It's a young nigga booming. If you ain't getting to it, fuck you do it. Fuck you do it. Check the news, that's the reason for the shooting. Young niggas booming. Young nigga booming. Yeah, young nigga booming. Young nigga booming. Just a young nigga booming. It's like how niggas used to do it in jail though. Yeah. Been a minute, huh? Serius Jones though. Remember him? It was 2005 when a new talent arrived. Type of dude challenge any crew, violent any booth. I was on the rise. I was cool, that was my disguise. When the truth didn't come to lies. $5 million deal got signed and poof right before your eyes. Niggas wondering, was it my fault? Is he authentic or a knockoff? Went back and cutting hair, magging hoes, selling 12-12 on the sidewalk. Put a dozen cases running, races, take can like a vacate. Trying to find a safe place to stay in. Hearing all the rumors they say. Even my best friends done switched up over fame. And just for a necklace, niggas will be the weak link in the chain. Well, I'm depending on people. I got a family to feed to. You might have heard the story before, but now, nigga, this is the story. I've been down for a long time with this. I ain't no spring chicken. They try to do me dirty like a dolphin kitchen. Got a soul mine in my head, I know she dig it. But niggas out here trying to eat different. Gotta get out my own way. I had to get out my own way. You better get out your own way. My nigga, get out your own way. And get paid. You know the Lord watching, hoping the ball dropping. They hate to see a hard body nigga soft topping. Next man, but no Hopkins Boulevard popping. Took so many shots, it feel like I'm ball hopping. 5 years out there from probation. I got prescriptions, that's right, I'm a patient. I let them perks have they way with me. And drank Henny every day, blowing bass sticky. The pain really never leave me, but these bitches do. The game deceived me, I guess this is true. I thought niggas really jack when you real, but turns out they be scared, you just lap them in the field. Shit, it ain't no accident, I will. I'm so passionate, I feel. I've been fucking up for years, now I'm back to get my bills. Can't be dependent on people when you got a family that needs you. But all you know is the streets. Well, nigga, that's probably so. For a long time with this, I ain't no spring chicken. They try to do me dirty like a dope shit. Bitch, got a gold mine in my head, I know she dig it. The niggas I ain't trying to eat different. Gotta get out my own way. Switch up, had to get out my own way. Shit real, like, you better get out your own way. My niggas in it, man. Get out your own way and get paid.
Yo, both of them was dope.
Yeah, okay, they was tight, man. I said I interviewed him like, I think the first time I interviewed him was like 2008. It was like right after he got through, cause he had a deal. That's why I was talking about in the interview. He had that deal. He signed with $5 million with Ludacris with DTP.
Yeah.
But then he didn't work out. But I'm like, shit. I mean, he still at least got like half of that shit though.
Oh, how much? Well, he signed $500,000.
He signed for $5 million.
Oh, yeah, he on.
Yeah, but that was like back in the day though. I'm saying I interviewed him like 2008, so that was like 2006 when he signed that deal. And he was doing all that Fight Club shit in 2000. Then like 2006, he signed that deal with Ludacris.
Man, I think they be making a lot of money now, huh? Them battle rappers.
Yeah, but I think I interviewed him by 2008, but then I think I interviewed him again like 2017. Then right now, so. It'd be cool. I like when I keep interviewing people and they still doing it, cause like, you know, a lot of people quit shit.
Yeah, nah, they be the game be getting to him, but he got longevity in it.
I said that was a good interview. He was saying a lot of good shit, huh?
Yeah, he was talking to the little dumb niggas out there.
Yeah, man. Cause I said like that's what I'm saying, man. That 6ix9ine shit crazy, man. Like that nigga got like, but I'm saying that's like for whoever listening, man. Like they can't be. You can't even, like I said, you gotta look at him from the gate. Like I said, to me, if you got a kid and your kid fall for that dude to think he real, that means you failed as a parent. Your kid should look at him and be like, man, that dude a clown. I ain't looking at this shit. That's how they should look at him. Like they should already know he a clown. Like ain't nobody should look at him and be like he's some real. That's why, like you see how wrestling and music and rap is like coming together now, because both of them, to me, both of them is fake, man. That's why that shit is like. Wrestling fake and rap is fake. Them niggas ain't real and rap like that. All them people be lying and be faking. Mm-hmm. Like some of them be real, but the ones that be real, people don't think they real. But the ones that fake,
the ones that be real don't be that good either.
Yeah, but I'm saying the ones that real, that's the ones that people don't listen to. But the ones that fake, that's the ones you like.
Yeah.
You saw how Rick Ross coming out with the book, but he gonna talk about when he was CEO and shit too.
Man, I don't fool with that nigga. I don't like. I mean, yeah, you know, I'll take that back. I like Rick Ross.
He be making some hits though. That music be tight, but I don't know. That's why I said to me, it's just in my head now, man. I was like, I just look at rap like wrestling, man. Like wrestling is like it ain't real like that. So I just always look at rap like that. Like man, these dudes ain't. Especially because you know I interview so many rappers, so like. Man, them niggas regular ass niggas, man. They ain't nobody. Yeah, they just regular.
Man, like I said, E40 said that a long time ago, man. We ain't really doing this shit. We doing these records.
Yeah, they just regular ass niggas. Niggas be nervous when I'm about to call and shit. I'm like, you nervous? What the fuck wrong with you? I'm saying, man, that shit regular, man. I don't be looking at these, man. That shit like they regular ass dudes, man. They just rap. Like I said, like shit, this is regular. But man, you gotta work on your bars, man. It seems like you was nervous tonight.
Nah, I ain't ready.
Yeah.
I feel like who was over there, man? I heard somebody freestyling the other day. Man, one of them mama rappers though, but he kept saying turn the beat on. But that shit was already on. He just couldn't do that.
Yeah, know what I'm saying?
That one thing, it was like that dude, he was rapping.
Who?
It was a black dude. She was like, you gonna spit something? But he just froze up.
Oh yeah. Do it at the TV show. But no, that's the shit your brother be saying. That's the shit your brother was saying. He's like, I don't be all right. You know what I'm saying? You got it right. Like Jay-Z, because I guess they get it from Jay-Z, because Jay-Z was saying he don't write, but he didn't write.
Lil Wayne saying too.
Huh?
Lil Wayne be saying that
too.
Yeah,
but what did I tell you? That they're saying they're not writing on paper, but they're writing the rhyme in their mind. They're like, basically like, they'll like, throughout the day, they'll be like, they'll come up with a verse, then they'll add another verse, then they'll add another verse, and they'll just keep these verses in their head all day. Then they'll rap. So it's really like they writing, they just ain't writing on paper.
Yeah, my brother, I gotta stay on him though.
But I'm saying but these new cats, like he's trying to say same thing. New cats thinking that these cats saying they just ain't writing. It's just they writing.
Well, they believe in it.
Yeah, it's like they're writing in their mind. They're writing in their mind. They're writing. They're just not writing on paper, but they're writing because they said even Jay-Z said that he just keep that same. He just keep adding throughout the day. Then by the time he gets to the studio, he got the song because he been working.
Nah, man, I used to always be like, man, Jay ain't freestyle that.
Yeah, he said he didn't freestyle. I'm saying he just don't write it, but I'm saying he writing in his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could like wake up in the morning, you could be like just waking up in the morning, God, thank God. You can say that when you wake up, and then you could be driving to work. I don't know, but the day seems kind of
really played out over a whole day, huh?
Yeah, then you can just go to work. By the time you get to work, no barking from the dog. Then when you at lunch, no harm. Then you got a whole song. By the time you get home, you just keep doing that. That's what they was doing. But people be thinking like they saying they ain't writing nothing. No, nigga, they doing something.
But I even be thinking them freestyles that be on the radio, like on Phone Flex, be written raps too.
Man, all that shit be written, man. Come on, man. Like, come on. If you know you finna be on fucking like whatever show.
You ain't coming off the head.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no. Why would you? If you know you finna be on there, all these people finna listen to you, you finna come up with some shit. So
They be like,
come on, man.
back when what you think Hell Rail shit was written when he freestyled over the phone on that Diplomat album?
Yeah, it was written. He was writing it in jail.
That nigga said.
And then even like all these battle rappers, they're not freestyling that shit.
I know battle rapping ain't freestyling. Them niggas, that shit be so hard.
Cause you gotta practice that shit. They be in the mirror practicing that shit and all that shit. But yeah, that's what I said about Serius Jones, man. I ain't even trying to that's what I said, like, bro, I ain't trying to be on no gassing people up and just saying shit to say shit. But like for real, he kind of started that shit when you look at it.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say something too, cause I was like on that. Even with that Mook battle, niggas was trying to say he lost because he was being different.
He didn't lose, man.
He wasn't rapping like a regular
battle
rapper.
Mook just had all his people. I was like, man, Mook had hella people with him.
I saw that on that other battle where they was like, oh man, y'all, we got you in New York now because I guess they be doing like home team shit, like, oh, this the home team, you the away team.
I was like, Mook had hella people with him. I was like, I was watching last night with my girl. I was like, man, because he was like, I was like, how many people that nigga got with him? Because that nigga had like. He had at least about 10 people.
Like 50 people probably.
No, it was at least like 10, and then every time he was saying something, they was like, ooh, 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 like every time. And then Serius Jones only had one person with him, so it's like shit.
He was spitting, his shit was just different, man. It was funny.
But I'm saying, like, if you only got one person with you, and you ain't gonna have all, but sometimes, even though he only had one person with him, they was still saying, ooh. So I was like, that's how you know his shit was tight. If they saying all that shit, he ain't got nobody with him. But I was like, Murder Mook had hella people with him, so every time he was saying something, they was like, ooh, ooh. So I was like, but you gotta worry about that shit when you battle too. You gotta worry about the crowd, how many people in the crowd, all that shit. They be hating like that.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm starting to like it more now, though.
Yeah, that shit hard. That's what I'm saying. But you got, I said, you think about it, that shit started like, I mean, you always had like, I've been asking about them, but I forgot. But you always had like, you always had battles back in the day, like straight up battles. But I'm saying, as far as like that Smack and that URL shit, that shit started in 2000, like in Fight Club and Smack. But that was 2000 when that shit started. And I said he was like one. It was him. It was Murder Mook. It was J Mills. It was Reed Dollars. I remember Reed Dollars. You remember Reed Dollars?
I remember I think my first battle I watched was J Mills and Mook.
Yeah, that shit, man, J Mills was tight, but I said J Mills, that's why I was kind of talking about him earlier, but I just didn't say his name.
You want to say his name? Yeah, but like the new old rappers trying to come back with the new ones?
Yeah, but I was like, he got his ass ate up, boy. We got to have him on the show, be like, bring that ass here, boy.
You ask him what happened, huh? You like, man, what happened with this?
Bring that ass here, boy.
And he went in that shit like he was going to win, too. I was like, damn.
He got his ass. I was like, man, I was always like, I don't know, man. That's my boy, man. I really like, he's one of my favorites, but I was always thinking, like, he still had it. But I listened to that shit, I was like, ooh. He got his ass ate up, boy.
He was just rapping. He wasn't even really doing nothing. It was like, all right, he's just going to try to spit.
I was like, no, nigga, that shit ain't. No, I said Serius Jones. I said you gotta give him credit because I'm like he wasn't like he did that shit and went away and came back. Like you could say all the like Cassidy, he went away and came back, but Serius Jones always still doing it the whole time. So that's what I'm saying. That's why he's still kind of like he's still relevant in it, like really relevant. Like he's still battling and still winning. Like you heard that shit when we first started. That shit was hard. All that shit he was saying, that shit was hard as fuck. I was like, damn. I don't know if I played all these songs on the show. Did I play all these songs already?
You played three.
Yeah, I think we out then. Shit, you don't want to freestyle no more.
No, I'm ready next week for him.
Oh, you gonna write?
I'm about to write something since that's what they really do.
Yeah, but we out. You got anything you want to leave listeners with? Shit, we did 2 hours today.
We did?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why I said I already knew something on his phone. I was like, it had to be his phone. That's why I said, man, people, no, I was trying to tell you earlier, man, like, this is music, but it's music business. So, man, artists got to be about their business. So, artists ain't about their business. It's a reason they ain't successful, man. The successful ones about their business, man. So, they going to let you know if something's going on, they going to hit you up. They ain't going to just don't hit you up 2 days later with some shit. What happened? That ain't how shit go.
No, all I want to leave with is thank God bless you. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.
You sound like Russell Simmons and shit, nigga. Yeah, I probably Martin and shit. Martin now and shit. But yeah, we out, man. Like I said, PayPal ticket at myshopify.com, man. Go get some merch on there, man. We need support, shit. And y'all can take pictures and we'll reshare them and shit. But we out. On the best show on the planet, man. This is the best show on the planet. It's 2 black brothers.
Yo, man, it's just 2 black brothers.
It's 2 black brothers.
Yo, man, it's just 2 black brothers.
It's 2 black brothers.
Alright, I'm about to go down a little bit.
My life is like a browser with 25 open tabs. I have kind of a constantly plugged in thing. Any interruption could jeopardize the whole operation. So I got my internet service from AT&T. Because their customers rated their service #1 in reliability over cable. For $40 a month, I can get up to 100 megabits per second internet, so I can stay up to date on the latest stuff going on in my world. It's soothing to know AT&T internet is rated #1 in reliability over cable. It helps me maintain my low-stress thing.
AT&T Internet customers rank their service #1 in reliability over cable. Switch and get up to 100 megabits per second for $40 a month. Limited availability. May not be available in your area. Check eligibility at att.com/internet. AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing. New approved customers only. Includes internet plans 10 to 100 megabits per second. Early termination fee and other charges and restrictions apply. Speeds not guaranteed and may vary. Claim based on 2018 ACSI survey of customers rating their own internet provider's performance and reliability of speed and service consistency.
When it comes to safety, nothing is more important than your vehicle's brakes. If it's hard to stop or you hear squealing or grinding noises during braking, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts. You'll find the brake parts you need from trusted brands like Brake Best and Brake Best Select at everyday low prices. Play it safe with brakes from O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.